Yeah, hold on. It is not gonna be about the usual thing that is always been done. Organic, keep on doing the usual thing that you have been doing. No, organic wanna do a different thing today. You understand me? Organic want to change the narrative of everyone. Organic want to put the narrative into another level. That's what organic want to do today. Hello, my friends. Today, my video, I want to show you how you will know to fix oil, seal, center gaskets once your engine is leaking, how and where you should go to settle everything about your engine. That's what I'm going to do today. And today work is not going to be an amateur or amateur. What is it? What is the language anyway? Am I forgetting my phonics or my syllable? Is it amateur or amateur? It's not going to be an amateur work. It's going to be a professional work. So today, I want to solve a problem of oil leakage. So this is not going to be a learner's job. This is going to be a professional job, an engineer like me. So once again, it's a boy, it's a man, organic. Follow my video so that you will see and know what I just did. Have a nice moment.
You can click to organic on YouTube as organic TV. You can click to organic Facebook as organic TV entertainment. Organic is making everybody an engineer. Organic keep on making everyone an engineer.
Hello viewer, this Senci product is having oil leakage. So the oil is leaking from the engine. So I'm going to spin it around to show you. So the oil is leaking. Anything oil leakage, it has to be a rigorous work because you have to remove this coil. So oil is leaking from the engine side, of the coil. So the bolt under here has loose. So I'm going to pull out this coil. So follow me as I pass through everything about it. It's going to be a very rigorous work for me, but that's what I signed for, and I'm good in doing it. So that is it. So first of all, you are going to be removing your tank. To get your tank out of the way, use your wire spanner. This is your wire spanner, comprises of 8, 10, and 12. So that's how you get off your tank. The first thing here is to get rid of the tank first. So that is just it. That is just it. Get rid of the tank. So this is side cover. So this product, you will remove the dashboard before you can get to the tank completely. You will remove the dashboard so you can get to the tank. So now I have unscrewed the bolt on the dashboard is stuck in it. Let me kukuma leave it inside and go around the other ones and get to where. This is how you remove your tank generally, in case you want to remove your tank and change your fuel tap or wash your tank. The same method is how you use. Now I want to remove the fuel hose. So I'm holding the fuel tap Now the fuel tap is, the fuel hose is strong. Let me add my cutter. That's what I normally teach you. Don't just be dragging. Just use something to push it out. So now I use my cutter to pinch it. So now my tank is out of the way. So this is how you get your tank out of the way. So it's just a step by step. The tank is filled with fuel. So let me keep it safe beneath this place. And when you are keeping your tank, be mindful of the fuel tap. Let it know, don't put your tank where you can step on it. So that's why I hide it under the table there. So now I'm detaching the wire of the starting coil that went to the on and off key. Now the second place to go is the armature cover. Here it's called armature cover. I'm still using my Y spanner to do this. So make sure you are working in a clean and neat environment so that anything that fell off, you can see it. Now I'm going to be losing this earth wire. It's not everything you lose. All the wire that went to the dashboard, I'm going to remove it. This is positive and negative side. It is two wire. One is positive, one is negative. So as you are removing it, know where you are losing, so that when you are tightening, you can know what you are tightening. Now this is my dashboard. I've removed my dashboard. So now the dashboard is out of the way. I'm going to lose. So keep your knot very well. I'm going to be losing this exhaust cover, because I'll be getting this engine out of the skeleton. So I don't want, when I'm bringing it out, anything to be holding it back. So anything that will make your engine not to freely come out, you remove it. Don't be working in a clustered or clumsy space. Just create a space for yourself. So now another thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use my 12-13 wrench to loosen the engine seating. 12-13 wrench to loosen the engine seating. Like I said, I will be bringing out this engine, so I needed to lose it out. Some people may prefer to work it while the engine is inside this gen, but I am teaching one, two, I need a workspace so that I can be freely doing what I'm doing. So these are just the process of losing the engine seating. So another thing I teach in my teaching is work and clean and beneath. I use table to work my gen. If you're an engineer working on the ground, I don't spy the idea. So I'm using table. So you need to be a work and clean engineer. You can see me, I'm dressed up for this job. And look at how I'm dressed and working gen. You can look neat and be an engineer. It's not much that you should look like a, somebody that is not doing a job that is payable. My work is paying me It may not be paying me millions, but it is bringing food on my table, and I'm paying my bills. So you have to look good, look neat on your job. You understand me? That's how we roll. I've gotten so I okay. I'm thinking if I should get off. Okay, let me remove this exhaust because I need the whole working space I can get. There is chance inside if I don't want to get off this exhaust, but I am teaching and I need a working space for everything I'm doing. So when you are losing engine, you watch how the engine is being configured and follow it that way and lose it. Adjust it. Follow it that way and lose it. So anything about oil leakage in an engine is a serious work. You have to take it serious because it is an engine work. You don't do it with maybe one eye closed. You do it with your two eye open. So I'm using my 12, 13 ring, but this ring did not enter this exhaust head, and I use 13 flat so that where the ring cannot enter, flat will enter. That's how it is. So you have to make sure your tools are complete. When you are doing your job, make sure your tools are complete. Complete your tools so that it can be an engine. It can be a half big engineer. Now I want to remove this exhaust, so I want to use this tool to pull out the seating from the hanger from the engine seating. So this is the exhaust. So I pull out the exhaust. So one by one, systematically, everything is working properly. So the other one I'm going to do now is to pull out this engine. I'm going to climb up because this gen is on the table. If it is on the ground, it could have been easier for me, but based on that, the height of the engine is higher than where I am. So I need some strength and some balancing. So what I'm doing here, I am adjusting the engine seating so that I can pull off the engine. Okay. 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 So I pull off this engine. So now it's remaining the coil. This is your coil. Still using your wire spanner. This wire spanner is the first-handed tool of Gen. It's what the first-handed tool. I'm losing the coil both. So each gen has 4 coil bolts. So let me use this long 10 T spinner, long 10 T spinner, so that my hand should not be hitting the table. So now I'm removing the last one. I'm removing the last one. Now this is your brush. Don't forget it. Don't forget, let me bring this camera down so that you can get to the root. So this is your brush. While you are removing these brushes, in case you want to remove you want to pull it off, pull the armature and the coil together, it did not go well with you. You remove the brush and first remove this armature so that anyone that moves easily. So let me first know if this armature sitting can easily come out. If it did not come out easily, then I will now, okay, let me put this camera here too. I'm tapping this armature sitting. Okay, the armature sitting is free. Then I'm going to remove the coil. This is your what? Coil. This is called coil. Now this is your armature. This one is the armature. So now I'm going to use my 14 and okay, let me use this 14 flat to open the armature boot. 14. You see I'm using hand to support this armature and tapping this spinner so that it can be able to slacken the boat. So just like winding it like this, but because it was strong, I was doing 2 things at a time. So are you seeing what I'm doing? I am losing the armature boot. So I have lost it to an extent. Now let me tap it around so that it can shake this armature. Okay, use hammer to hit around the head of this armature bolt to shake the tightness of this armature to the shaft. You hit around this bolt too. This bolt is what you hit around this here. You tap it around, you turn and tap to shake here, to shake it so that it will give way from this shaft. This is your shaft. This is where it enters. So this is your shaft. Now the whole oil has split. There's no more oil inside the engine. So what I'm going to do now is this. Let me lose this banjo. This is called banjo. So with my 12, let me check this one. This is 13. Let me use socket 12 socket handle. 12 socket handle. We have 12, we have 10, we have 13, 14 in generator. That's the one we have. 12. We don't have 11 for gen. So I'm losing the banjo boot. This gen normally has this fault of, we have a fault of slacking of the both of the engine cover because of the weight of of the coil. So normally has this. Okay, let me use this one since it has slackened to be fast. Where is this stuff? So now, okay, this is your banjo. Now, see where the problem is. This boat has opened. You seeing it? This boat, I can even use my hand to turn it. The boat have opened. So I'm going to do one thing first. I'm going to remove all the whole knot. I mean the whole boat. I want to check if the center gasket is okay. So I'm not just going to go ahead and retight it back because I have seen that the boat have opened. I will still take my time to check around the center gasket to know if at the cause of the opening of this boat, if the center gasket has cut, so that I can change the center gasket. So that is just it. There is oil seal here. This oil seal can make oil to be leaking from your gen. But in this place, we have seen that this oil seal is not the one that has the issue. But the issue is coming from this center gasket. But since I have reached here, I'm going to do what I normally do. I'm going to add some 4 minutes gun to even the oil seal so that when I couple it, I will not be caught back or be afraid of anything again that may that about oil leakage from this side of the coil. Now look at what I'm saying. Because of the slackness of place, this place has cracked. The center gasket, can you see it? Center gasket has also uh, broken. So I have to remove it to put another one. That's why anything you are doing, you should be up and doing. Don't do a lazy man job by saying, okay, you have seen the fault and just couple it fast. It will make you to do a double work. So now I do work and clean. So let me clean some of my hands so that I can still pick up anything I want to pick. I'm using this knife to scratch off the this place. Some part of the engine block iron broke out where there is a bolt here. So thank God that it is not down here. If it is down here, it will have been an issue. I can even condemn this engine block because you cannot trade here. It is closer to the piston. So it's just a narrow escape. That for this kind of thing, it's a really serious issue. So what I'm doing, I'm clearing the former gasket. I'm scratching it off so that a new one can be able to lie down without any any remnant or residual gasket to hang it up. Because if there's another gasket hanging there, it may cause a little drop of oil and you'll be called back again to be complained that the gem is still dropping a little oil. So you have to scratch off each trace of look at it, this trace. I want to expose the face to be open so that the incoming gasket can lie down on it well. Okay, everything is okay. Let me bring gasket to fix on it so that we can start coupling. So there's one thing again I should tell you. When you are opening this cover, make sure that you did not alter this cam, did not shake it, just remove it properly. If you still want to know if you're on the right side, you can turn this your starter to make sure say it's your okay. I just want to make sure say so what I did here is to check if the timer of this cam did not shake. So there is a dot on the shaft and a dot on this cam. Two of them will hit at this point. So there's no need of showing you that one for now. I'm not removing it. So I just try to tell you to have it in mind so that you will not do a rough work. Maybe as you are bringing out this side cover, you made a mistake and you remove this cam so that you will know that it equally have a setting. You should not be in a haste to put it in the wrong place. So now this is my gasket. I'm fixing my gasket. So before I do that, let me okay. I was the one that coupled this chain when I bought half engine. I'm remembering that I put what is it called? No. So I'm remembering that I was the one. Sorry for that. I answered a customer. I know I'm making this video in the comfort of my shop. So when making video, you must answer somebody. I'm looking for brush. So I've gotten the brush. So what I was saying before, I said I was one that bought this half engine. This is a new half engine. So I remember that I put what is it? Super glue. I put super glue on the face of this OEC to hold it down. So let me look. If I did not see the trace that I put super glue, I will equally put 4 minutes gun. Normally, when I buy half engine or when I open this side, I normally add 4 minutes gun to this OEC because anything about oil is something that shows concern in engine, in general, in the car, anything you are driving, anything about oil. So right now I am cleaning the oil that poured here. I'm going to be taking some fuel from this tank. So let me clear my table for me to place this tank here and collect some fuel. So when you collect some tools and work, you have finished that particular work with the tools, you return it so that you can have space to do other thing you want to do. So I want to balance this tank so that fuel can be coming out. I want to take some quantities of fuel so that I'm going to be opening let me wash off this. Okay, or should I use? I'm looking for a free can. There's no free can. Let me just use this one. Okay. So now I'm taking some fuel for me to use it to do my job. Now I'm checking this gasket and this one. Okay, let me use this gasket. It is more okay for me. I'm opening